Todd Howard. We are humbled by your presence yet again. The people are already shouting Game of the Year. No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
But they're already shouting
it. You can dial those down a little bit. It'd be helpful.
It was the shot of the salmon and the jerky is what sold them. Like they love knowing that. So when we last left the game, we were outside beautiful Vista mountaintop. We had dragons attacking. Now we're in a dungeon.
Now we're in a dungeon. We're showing some of the dual wielding here. Again, you can put what you want in your hands, and you are who you play. We got some, you know, the combat is really overhauled. You're going to get some kill moves and things like that.
And constant feedback too. I've noticed, like every action that you do, you're getting some sort of affordance on screen.
But it's going to tell you, hey, you're getting better at this. This is a guy you find down in the dungeon who's been caught in the spider web.
Oh, wow.
He's this thief who's stolen this golden claw that you're after when you come into this dungeon.
And so, I mean, in true Oblivion style, I mean, Elder Scrolls style, you can decide if you want to free him, save him, or just nuke him with your fire hand.
But then he's a jerk and takes off, so he gets his.
There we go.
You're done.
Love it.
And then down in here, this Nordic ruin is, there are Draugr. These are undead ancient Nord warriors who are buried in this tomb. And upcoming, you're going to see me use one of the shout powers. So you use the dragon language and shout, and you're going to do this a lot throughout the game.
That's cool.
And so now you learn the words, but then you have to kind of unlock the power of the word.
You do unlock them by absorbing dragon souls, and there is some of that coming up.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk dragons for a minute. Your character is a dragonborn. What does that entail?
That means you're born with the soul of a dragon. That shout you just saw is called Whirlwind Sprint. It allows you to sprint very quickly through dangerous areas. And upcoming here, we're going to show another shout, which is Slow Time.
Oh, wow.
All right, so we're fighting this guy here.
You can dual wield the spells.
I love that. And there we go. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And is that, if you use the same spell on each hand, you can use them both at the same time.
If you pull both triggers, you're going to power that up. You can put staves as well. So we have magical staves. You can have 2 staves if you want, put it in either hand. And it's really nice to light certain areas. And we do use water to kind of guide you through dungeons at times.
So that's a navigational cue then, as follow the.
We just use it as a visual element sometimes because the dungeons can get complicated.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Little beautiful lighting effects, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean, it's absolutely a gorgeous
artists
game.
really have done
and
a tremendous job.
How quickly can you assign? I mean, we saw a menu pop up earlier, but say if I want to change on the fly, okay, I don't want the axe anymore. I want to switch it to another weapon.
You favorite things, just like you would a web page. You can bookmark items, and then you can use your D-pad to access those quickly. And what you're seeing here is one of our word walls. This is where you learn the dragon language. So you'll kind of take the knowledge from it and then learn this word, and then when you kill dragons, you decide which words you want to unlock and then use those as shouts. And each shout has 3 levels. And it's the longer you hold the button, the more words you say.
Oh, wow.
Here's a dragon priest. They're kind of a high-level boss.
And will killing him, will we be able to take his soul then and unlock that shout? Or?
He's not a dragon, so I don't absorb his soul.
Okay.
But this is, you know, he's a high-level boss. You're going to get better treasure by defeating him.
This is incredible. I'm in awe watching these battles already. So good. So there's no mini mart that we can hop to and just purchase dragon souls in bulk. Then we can't get a satchel dragon souls.
This spell here is called Clairvoyance. So if you get that, it'll actually draw a path to your current objective, because our dungeons can get complicated sometimes. So it's a nice way of guiding the player.
And with those shouts, you said that there's 3 levels. Does that mean we have to use like 3 souls to unlock those levels, or we just hold it and then it powers up those levels?
You'd have to have collected 3 souls to get all 3 levels.
Is that why this game has over 3 trillion hours of gameplay? Is that?
We don't know. We have lots of people, good tools. We spend a lot of time, and the games they end up big. We want to cram it with stuff. Like here's the tundra. This is this big, wide open grassland in the middle of Skyrim. And not all the creatures are going to attack you on sight. So you have these mammoths who wander the tundra with giants. You see one of our big cities in the distance, Whiterun.
Gorgeous.
And you can kind of, walk amongst them if you want, unless you, cause trouble.
Now, are these guys on a pre-programmed path, or are they random as well? Are they just roaming the side?
Some of them are random.
Okay.
Some of them will set in areas and say, okay, you kind of wander this, and we'll tell them to go hunt or things like that, and they just, they do their thing.
Now they're walking right next to you, but then if you turn on them, will they try to attack you?
Yeah, I kind of was messing around, so I fight them, and then they're going to fight back. You're going to see me use another shout, which is fire breath. So the fire the dragons breathe, you can learn that as well.
Really?
Now, oh, and then now there is one of those dragons that we're talking about.
Yeah, he's back.
He just had a field day. There was some ragdoll physics there.
Yeah, what just happened? Did he pick him up?
They can randomly pick up guys. We just give them a lot of behaviors, and then they do their thing. They can pick up guys, do bombing runs.
So that's all real time. That's all procedural. This dragon is acting according to.
Correct.
So what are some of those attributes? Do you tell them how hungry they are for villagers, or how much fire they need to breathe per day? Or?
We give them the same stats a lot of our creatures have, and then we just give them behaviors, and the AI works. They'll decide in the situation, what is the landscape? Can I fly around more? Do I need to land? Do I need to stomp around? Should I pick this thing up? And here we're going to absorb the soul of the dragon.
All right, so we just defeated the dragon.
And then that's going to allow me to unlock other shouts. And here comes another one. So there can't have multiple dragons at once.
You can't?
They will appear in packs sometime as well.
Okay.
That's a frost dragon that just arrived. It's a much, much tougher dragon.
How is it tougher?
He's harder to kill. His frost breath will not only hurt you, it'll slow you down, drain your stamina.
And so dragons, are there some dragons that are particularly more aggro towards your character, and some that just want to fly around and just be a dragon?
Most of them are after you. I don't want to spoil it. It's part of the mystery of the game.
Okay.
The shout you just saw is Storm Call. It's one of the high-level ones where you can call a storm, and lightning bolts come down and defeat all your enemies.
Oh my God. Todd, when does this come out?
It comes out November 11th, 11/11/11.
Love it. I love it.
Nice.
And it's so gorgeous. You guys like what you saw? I'm assuming that's a resounding yes. I know that was part of a behind closed doors demo, and so again, we can't thank you enough for bringing it on. That
Thanks
means
for
the world
having me.
to
It's
us.
great. We're really excited. Thanks, X-Play, everybody.
That looks so good.
Yes.
That is Skyrim, folks. Todd Howard. Right now, we're going to send it over.